Nestling in the Kent countryside, close behind the bustle of the Channel Tunnel terminal, lies George's Barn. This quiet village of Peene welcomes visitors, amongst whom are many young folk with artistic talents. The trustees of this countryside centre are dedicated to the development of youngsters through knowledge and creative expression. The well-known Kent artist Annie Begley, who is based in the Elham Valley, has been running Saturday morning workshops for all ages. Each month a different topic is covered so that the young people gain an all-round knowledge of all artistic methods. This can cover sketching, painting, pottery, as well as free expression.
Dip your fingers in the water, make it run around a bit. But it really doesn't matter. This is your picture, so it can be anything you like. Okay? And you can also try signing your name. How many of you would like your name?
Was it a bluey purple or a red one?
That's quite good actually, isn't it? Do whatever you like, as long as we get
At these sessions, Annie has been working with the groups to develop another creative work, which is now known as the Tangled Trail. This trail links the Railway Museum and George's Barn by passing up over the old railway bank at the countryside centre. Over 150 years ago, Charles Darwin took inspiration from a tangled bank which was close to his home so that he could develop his Origin of the Species.
Right, so if you could explain to me again why we're going to call it a tangled bank, please.
It goes way back to Charles Darwin, who lived in Kent, but North Kent, on a chalk downland, chalk grassland site. And he took inspiration from this tangled bank with all the various flowers and insects and birds and animals that were living on that bank. And it was one of the sources of inspiration for him for writing on the origin of species.
The trustees agreed in 2012 to let Annie Begley and Dr. Clive Nutman bring their knowledge and talents together to develop their own version. This meant that the natural contours of the railway embankment would allow Darwin's observations to become an educational and recreational experience.
The thing that I meant to mention to you is that Timothy is now part of a logo for the Tangled Trail, which has the barn featured in the background here.
Right.
And that is the actual bank in flower in the summer.
Yes.
And there's him sitting there because he is the caretaker of the sculptures.
Yes.
It was a very amusing morning, wasn't it? And I think we got some really good images from the young people's hands. So my next job is to go back, look at them all and choose the best ones for the new website. So it's all very exciting, and I see you've still got a smile on your face anyway.
From the start 3 years ago, the Saturday morning groups have helped Annie develop the giant nature jigsaw together with the 18 giant sculptures which are waiting to be discovered around the trail. The hand-painted double-sided jigsaw is about 6 foot by 6 foot, and many of the sculptures placed around the trail are about 2 foot in size. Annie and Clive have worked hard to bring to life a redundant area. They have done this by developing a patch of chalk grassland, a wooded bank and a newly created pond. After many months of clearing, and then sowing throughout 2013 a selection of carefully chosen grass and wildflower seed mixes, they have achieved their aim, which was to create a meadow habitat. The Tangled Trail was ready to accept its first visitors on Easter Saturday 2014. The young participants were slightly bemused to see a reincarnation of Charles Darwin and his wife walk the trail and sow some seeds. This newly cultivated outdoor classroom offers fun and information for all ages, with treasure hunts, pond dipping and bug hunts. These activities all lead to an understanding of ecology, evolution and field biology. As well as learning, the visit can be turned into fun by taking part in the Tangled Trail quiz, spotting the 18 sculptures and marking them on the map, as well as attempting the giant jigsaw. The 18 sculptures, including badger, beetle, dragonfly, frog and mole, together with many more, should be marked on the visitor's map with a sticker. A completed map will win the hunter an award. Part way around the trail, visitors should stop off at the creepy crawly cabin to see the bug alphabet. This has been designed by 16-year-old Caro Collingwood, who has also helped with much of the clearing and planting. It is planned that the Countryside Centre will be offering sessions to primary and secondary students during the summer. Private groups of a class at a time can be arranged by contacting Annie Begley. This whole project, quite large and daunting at the outset, has come together through the hard work of Annie, Clive and the trustees. As Darwin observed the flora and fauna on his tangled bank, leading to his thoughts on evolution, we can look at our tangled trail and appreciate that art is nature and nature is art.